Manchester United are already planning for a defining summer transfer window, and attention inside Old Trafford has turned sharply toward Nottingham Forest midfielder Elliot Anderson. The England international has emerged as a surprise but increasingly convincing dream target as the club reshapes its midfield for the future. United's recruitment team see Anderson as a rare blend of energy, intelligence, and technical quality. At just 22, he represents the profile the club have been desperate to secure: young, Premier League proven, and capable of growing into a long-term leader. Sources close to the situation suggest Anderson's performances this season have not gone unnoticed. His ability to dictate tempo, press aggressively, and carry the ball through midfield has stood out even in a struggling Forest side. Manchester United's midfield rebuild has been brewing for some time. With questions surrounding the long-term futures of several senior players, the club believe this summer is the moment to commit fully to a new core. Anderson is seen internally as more than just depth or rotation. United believe he has the potential to become a centerpiece of their midfield for the next decade if developed correctly. However, the deal is far from straightforward. Nottingham Forest are under no pressure to sell, especially if they manage to secure their Premier League status. Forest's survival could dramatically change the financial dynamics of the transfer. Avoiding relegation would allow the club to demand a premium fee that could shatter United's previous transfer records. The situation becomes even more complex with the looming World Cup. Anderson is expected to play a prominent role for England if selected, and a strong tournament could send his valuation soaring. Manchester United are well aware of the risk. A breakout World Cup often transforms promising players into elite-level assets overnight. If Anderson shines on the global stage, Forest would be fully justified in demanding a fee well beyond £100 million. That would make him the most expensive signing in United's history. Despite the eye-watering potential cost, United remain undeterred. Club executives believe elite midfielders of Anderson's profile are almost impossible to find in today's market. There is also a strong belief that Anderson fits perfectly into the tactical direction United want to pursue. His versatility allows him to operate as a box-to-box midfielder, a deeper controller, or even in a more advanced role. Coaching staff are particularly impressed by his off-the-ball intelligence. Anderson's pressing triggers and positional awareness align with the high-intensity system United want to fully implement. Another key factor is Anderson's mentality. Those who have worked with him describe a player obsessed with improvement and unfazed by pressure. United see this mindset as crucial after years of expensive signings failing to adapt to the demands of the club. Anderson is viewed as someone who would embrace the challenge rather than shrink from it. From Forest's perspective, Anderson is a cornerstone of their project. Losing him would represent a huge blow, both on the pitch and symbolically. Forest fans see Anderson as a player who embodies the club's ambition and fighting spirit. Selling him, especially after survival, would be deeply unpopular unless the offer was impossible to refuse. Manchester United are reportedly preparing multiple financial scenarios. The final price could depend entirely on Forest's league position and Anderson's international performances. If Forest are relegated, United believe they could negotiate a significantly reduced fee. Relegation clauses and financial pressure would tilt the balance in their favor. But if Forest stay up and Anderson excels for England, United may be forced into a record-breaking decision. The club would need to weigh long-term value against immediate financial impact. There is also competition brewing. Several top European clubs are monitoring Anderson closely, ready to pounce if United hesitate. United's leadership fear that waiting too long could see rivals move aggressively. That urgency is shaping their early summer strategy. Behind the scenes, Anderson's representatives are aware of the growing interest. A move to Old Trafford would represent a massive step in his career. However, there is no indication that Anderson is pushing for an exit. He remains focused on finishing the season strongly with Forest. This calm approach has only impressed United further. They see a player grounded, professional, and committed to his current responsibilities. For United supporters, the potential signing has sparked debate. Some question the price, while others see Anderson as exactly the type of signing the club should prioritize. The memory of past expensive transfers looms large. United know that making Anderson their most expensive signing ever would come with enormous scrutiny. Yet there is confidence that this time, the investment would be different. Anderson is not viewed as a gamble, but as a calculated bet on future dominance. Club insiders believe Anderson could become the heartbeat of United's midfield. His style is compared to modern elite midfielders who combine work rate with technical control. There is also belief he could thrive alongside United's younger talents. The idea of building a cohesive, youthful core is central to the club's vision. As the season progresses, every Anderson performance will be watched closely. United scouts are attending Forest matches with increasing regularity. The World Cup adds another layer of drama. A single standout performance could reshape the entire transfer landscape. Manchester United know they are walking a fine line. Move too early, and they risk overpaying. Move too late, and they risk losing their top target. For now, Anderson remains firmly on United's shortlist as their ideal midfield signing. Internally, he is seen as the perfect blend of present impact and future potential. Whether that dream becomes reality may depend on forces outside United's control. Relegation battles and World Cup brilliance could decide everything. One thing is certain, if Manchester United do land Elliot Anderson, it will be one of the boldest statements of intent in modern club history. And if they are forced to break their transfer record to do it, the pressure to deliver will be immense. The coming months could define both Anderson's career trajectory and Manchester United's rebuild. As summer approaches, all roads appear to lead toward a dramatic and potentially historic transfer saga.